What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, January 6th, and it is our first snowstorm. Today is the day that we've all been waiting for, and they're calling for anywhere from 5 to 8 inches across about 24 hours. And right now I'm waiting for Rodrigo. He is pulling up behind me here. I'm gonna follow him because he's in our new Terrastar, and I'm just gonna watch him while he throws salt down to basically see how well it's spreading and tell him what numbers that he needs to be at on his salt controller. Well, I'll tell him when he is good, when he's throwing too much, not enough, and then he'll look at the numbers and he'll know to leave it there. So, being that this is the first time we're actually salting with this truck, we just want to do this now before the snow is actually here, just so we know in the middle of the night when he can't really see the salt coming out, he knows that it is spreading good. So basically that's what we're doing now. We are going through all of our routes and doing a center line salt, and then the hills will double up. So once he is spreading good, I'm gonna bail off of here and head over to my route and do the same thing there. All right, guys, there goes Rodrigo up that hill. That salt spreader actually works very nice. It is a speed sensor basically, and if you stop the truck, the salter stops. Once you start going, the salter starts spreading again. So it's pretty nice. My truck, obviously, if you've seen any of my videos, does not do that, but when we were in our shop working on that truck, we thought that it wasn't working properly because it's ran off of a speed sensor, which we were unaware of. That's the only truck we have with that system on it. And obviously when you're sitting still, there's no speed, so it won't turn your spreader on. But it actually spreads very nice, and I think he's gonna end up loving that truck. But I have a couple minutes until I'm in my route, and then we'll salt everything and head back to our shop and hang out until the snow's here. All right, guys, we are about 3/4 of the way through our route, and it is officially snowing. I don't know if the camera is picking it up at all, but it just started flurrying about 5 or 10 minutes ago, and boy did I miss this. It is a weird thing to say because it is blood money out here. Long hours, always overnight. Now it's a weekend, but if you plow snow, then you probably understand what I'm saying. It is actually really fun, and it's not something that you're gonna do all year. So the few times a year that it does snow here, I actually really enjoy it. It only really sucks once you're at like hour 20 and you just want to go home, you're tired, and you've been working through the night, and there's no sign of the snow stopping. That's when it gets bad. But considering that it's January 6th and this is the first storm we're getting, I really have no room to complain. All right, guys, so I just tarped my salt spreader. We went out and salted our entire routes. As soon as my uncle pulled out of here in his truck, he blew a power steering line. So me and Rodrigo just spent the last hour or so pulling the old one off and making a new one. Luckily, in the back of our shop, we have a hose machine, so we're able to make hoses like that, hydraulic hoses and whatnot. So we were able to make one and put it back on, but it took about an hour or so. The old one has probably been on there since the truck was built, so it took forever to get it off. We had to heat it up with our torch and then get a ratchet on it, and it was only going like a quarter of a turn each time we heated it up. So it was quite the job, but it is the first storm. We're expecting things to happen, and luckily it was nothing major. That was a minor issue, and he's back out running it now, and I haven't heard from him, so I think that is a good thing. But in the meantime, it has snowed quite a bit, so everything is covered here. You can see this whole road is completely covered. It is still snowing. and I'm about to hop in. I am the only one left here. Rodrigo just ran out. He was left here with me. My uncle went out, then Rodrigo went, and now I am here. So time to hop in this truck and go plow our route. Don't be this guy. Nobody likes the people that park on the road during a snowstorm. parked on the road. Like 3 cars in a row. That's crazy. You got a wide open driveway, but you got 3 cars parked on the road. throw this thing in four-wheel drive soon. It is slippery out here. throw four-wheel drive on real quick before tackling this hill here. Oh yeah, with the four-wheel drive on this thing, it goes so much easier. All right, guys, it is 10 p.m. and still snowing here. So we're 8 hours into my shift, about, I don't know, 5 hours since it started snowing. I don't know what time exactly it started, but there's definitely a few inches here. And we've had a couple issues, but luckily nothing too major. The first one was that power steering. The second one, up in Orange County, they had a hydraulic line leaking on one of the lines for the auger on the 4300, but they pulled it off and Teflon taped the threads, and that helped that. And then one of the guys in our Chevy 5500, the flatbed that we have, tried putting it in four-wheel drive, and of course the electric four-wheel drive wouldn't work. So he is out in Rodrigo's old truck now, and he's gonna run that while there's still snow on the ground, and then once we're going through and doing a final salt, he'll probably hop back in the Chevy just because it's a bit nicer than Rodrigo's old truck. But if he likes the truck he's in, he might just stay in it and finish the storm in that. So I'm making my way back to my route. I'm gonna run through it one more time, and then we're gonna hang out for a little bit. You can see the snow kind of slowed down a bit, so it might stay like this, it might pick back up, who knows. They're saying we got a couple more hours of it, and then it's gonna switch over to a rainy sleet mix. So I'm gonna run through my route, get it pushed back a bit, and then we'll just hang out. Alright guys, we are back at our shop. I parked my truck inside there because it has a little bit of salt in it. Our sidewalk guys, which is our construction crew, just got here. They're loading up the van with some salt to go shovel the sidewalks at the cemetery, and I am getting out of here. It is 6 a.m. on Sunday morning, so what is that, 16 hours? It is a long day, and I have an hour ride home before I can go to sleep, so I cannot wait. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.